Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Royal Sussex Live. Welcome, one and all. Let's see here. Let me see. Oh, let me put something on the screen. How about that? I think it works better if there's something to look at. There we go. I'll put that on the screen. And of course, it wouldn't be a Royal Sussex without my slides. So let me get my slides up here, which of course I was working on until the absolute last minute because I kept thinking of interesting things for today. Um, oh, that's interesting. Okay. All right, so there's that and that one. Okay. Okay, so there we go. There we go. A characterization of quite a character, if I should say so myself. Oh, wow. So as you know, I never tell my age. Um, but I'm up there. Connie Balmer. Thank you, Connie, for staying awake. I am so gratified um, that you stayed up late. Elaine Parker. Hello, Deborah Anderson. Hi, Karen. Happy Thursday, everyone, Squatties and Baron. Let me see here. Mama Jane, Sonia Johnson, Betty Glenn, Naomi Maria, Lorna Williams. Okay. And let's see who else is here. Puzzle Dot, Mary H. Okay, Karen with a C. Victoria Fabre, Sherry Ware. Hi, Sherry Ware. Thank you so much for being here. Ozell Dunlap. Hi, Lynette Roberts. Happy birthday to you, Baron, and also Brandy and my Persian cat. Oh, Brandy, my Persian cat, who is 4 today. Wow, very cool. Very cool. I love that. Um, let's see here. Oh, you know what? Let me lighten up this screen for these old bloodshot baby boomer eyes of mine. Oh my goodness. All right, all right. I'm looking at this. All right, someone says, Happy birthday, blessing, fellow Scorpio. Let's see. Enjoy your special day. Okay, so I don't want to say the person's name, but thank you so much. You probably recognize your message on the PayPal. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Okay, Trinette Mitchell. Um, oh, yeah. You know what? Yeah, let me do that right now. Oh, you know what? That may take me a minute to find it. Okay, yeah, I better not because I'm going to lose track because this was like a while ago. So, yeah, I'll if you edit later, I'll do it when I'm watching. I'll make sure I put it up. Okay. Let's see. Nancy Austin, Cookies and Cream says hello to everyone. Let's see. Joan Garcia. And okay, I think I'm repeating myself. Brenda J, Jan Martin, and Cookies and Cream wants to say hi to a few people. Annie Bullard. Okay, Legs, Don Plesios. Okay, Ania 13 Paul. And of course, Lydia Washington. Hello. Okay. Joan Nora, hi. Gail Anita. Brenda Phillips. Okay. Uh-oh. I just heard something. Was that a Cash App? Well, thank you so much. Let's see. Here is this for you. Have a blessed day. All right. Thank you so much. HB, which of course means happy birthday. Thank you so much for the Cash App. Miss Levy Hemmings. Hello. And Look, just because I don't have that many teeth doesn't mean that I'm that far along the road. But thank you, Church Nelly. I think, I think, hello. Hello, Prince Archie, Lily, Prince Archie, and Lily. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, Gracie Infoabi, thank you so much for the super chat. Happy, what does it say? Oh, okay, birthday cake on me. Absolutely. I will make sure that it goes toward my favorite confectionate treat. Hello, Dorothy Ross, and Black Queen says, sure, okay. Really, what is this one? Features share Baron this for you to have a great belly laugh on your birthday. Okay, okay. All right, I'm gonna have to check that one out. How do I? Let me see. How do I get to that one? You know what? I'm gonna screenshot so I can make sure that I won't forget to do this. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna screenshot so it'll be easier for me to get back to that one. But for sure, I will check it out. Thank you so much for that, and thank you, Black Queen. By the way, thank you to all the moderators. Uh, 29 and holding. Never mind that my birth certificate looks just like the Rosetta Stone. That is inconsequential, I assure you. Mama Jane, thank you so much for the super sticker, and thank you so much for being a member. And thank you all for watching Royal Sussex. I don't want to forget to say that. Okay. Oh, and TCC Son says, happy birthday to you. A happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Thank you so much, TCC Son. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. And thank you for the super chat. And Elaine Parker, thank you for the super chat. And also thank you for staying up so late. That is greatly appreciated. Um, and thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex and for being a member. Okay. Oh my goodness. My Duke and I, thank you so much, Anita, for being here. Greatly appreciated. And thank you for making our mornings very, very special. What I love is that Anita is on early with my Duke and I, so we can all start our day right. And thank you so much, Joan Garcia, who has been incredibly generous to keep me up to my ears in coffee. Here's another birthday gift. Is it enough for you to get some Ripple? I assure you, the price of Ripple never adjusts with inflation. So, yeah, Ripple is always a bargain. Thank you so much. And it is greatly appreciated. Thank you for being a member and watching Royal Sussex. Okay, and Marine Reed, thank you for the birthday greeting, the super sticker, and also thank you for being a member and watching Royal Sussex. All right, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate you being here for this day. Wanda Valentine, thank you for the super sticker. It's greatly appreciated. And thank you for watching Royal Sussex. And Sheila Clemens McKay, thank you for the super sticker and for being a member as well as watching Royal Sussex. Let's see. Doris Heatherton says, hi, Baron, and a happy and wonderful birthday blessing to you. May your life continue to be full of love and lots of laughter. I hope I can always give that laughter in return because I think that one of the ways we can cope with whatever life throws at us is to laugh more and, of course, to share our happiness with others. And I hope to do that every single day. Light side of the moon. Happiest birthday, Baron. Wishing you a healthy, happy years ahead. Thank you so much, light side of the moon. And I'm looking forward to hearing more of you on YouTube, of course. Um, Thank you for doing such an outstanding job with Anne the other day. Very, very good. Thank you so much for the super chat, and thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Let's see. Deborah Dabby says, I mean, she's making Megan. Uh-oh, we're going to get into that. I got that all set. Don't worry. We're going to get into that. Connie Bomber. Thank you, Connie Bomber, for the super sticker. And also for you staying up so late. Greatly appreciated on a work night. And also thank you for being here. In spite of the fact that you've had grief in your family, I really, really appreciate you being here. And as always, our prayers are going out to you and your family. And thank you for being a member of Royal Sussex. And Deborah says, oh, Baron, success is doing what you love to do it well. We are so grateful you always defend and protect Meghan. And of course, the whole family. Yes, I feel obliged to do that. Let me see. Hello, 1960. Aha, we're going to get to that. We are going to get to that. One of the things I threw a little shade making the thumbnail. If you guys haven't seen it yet, the thumbnail is like a bit of a sarcasm. I can't wait to hear some of the comments that are going to follow. People that leave the nastiest comments that are not even going to watch the video. But I think that I think the thumbnail. Well, by the way, you don't have to log out to see the thumbnail. I'm going to show it to you very soon. MLC, thank you so much for the happy birthday greeting, and thank you so much for the super chat and for watching Royal Sussex. Okay, Pam Porter. Oh, thank you, Pam Porter. Thank you for the super sticker and for watching Royal Sussex. Okay, let's see. Stephanie Shai says, "Happy birthday, Baron! Wishing you many beautiful years to celebrate. Thank you, as they say in the UK, and many happy returns of the day." Absolutely. Oh, good. I made it all the way down to the very last. Gift Love says, hi, Baron, moderators and squaddies. Hope you all are doing great. Absolutely. I love the hugs at the end, by the way, the hugs emoji. It's kind of hard to see it on the blue background, but there are three big hugs and two hearts at the end of that. So, very, very cool. Okay, so take a look here. Surprise. Yes, Colin Kaepernick and Kendall Jenner, and the one that some of y'all just cannot stand with that razor sharp bob of hers. Yes, Anna Wintour, the nuclear Wintour. We all share the same birthday. Me, Anna, Colin, Kendall, we all share the same birthday. What is it about those Scorpios, those wacky people? I don't know. Moody, um, always plotting. Oh, thank you so much for the super sticker, Sharon Augustine. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. But one of the most important thing about the Scorpios are they all are very ride or die. We always got your back. I mean, unless your name is Andre Leon Talley, some people may not have your back. But for the most part, we all got your back. Um, anyway, let me see here. Aha, very good. Perfect timing, Sherry. I can grab that in fast order and I will definitely. Uh-oh, what is going on here? All right, so. Oh man, this is going kind of fast. I did put it on the slow mode, right? Why is it still going so fast? Okay, let me try this. Let me try this, and that should fix everything. All right. All right, got it. Very good. Very good. And I have pegged it to the chat. So, as Sherry, one of our moderators, would like to share, Baron, here's the donation link for Sussex Squad benches. And that is for Uvalde Community. Okay, that's our new. Oh, we have a new fundraiser. How come I'm the last to know about that? The Sussex squad benches for Uvalde. Very cool. Very cool. Did that just start today? I should be embarrassed. I didn't know that. Okay. Okay. And all right. Perfect. Perfect. I'm all caught up. Okay. It says here today is my baby son's birthday. Also, I'm going out to dinner tonight with him and his girlfriend. Well, that must be a very big baby. I guess you mean your youngest son. Very cool. Very cool. All of those cool people born on November 3rd. I love that. Okay. And of course, Colin Kaepernick with the amazing afro. How much cooler can you get? Huh? How much cooler can you get? Colin Kaepernick, right? Right? Saw an interview with William and Kate engagement, and I couldn't believe that she really mumbled. Yes, yes, she did. That's not easy to understand her most days. It is not easy. And of course, Charles Bronson. Charles Bronson. Now, what was the movie? Die Hard? No. Um, what was that movie series? Okay, the first one was really good, and then they started going downhill. Anyway, this sinister SOB was also born on November 3rd. But it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there. Let's get to the list, shall we? Born on November 3rd, Anna Winter, Kendall Jenner, Colin Kaepernick, Charles Bronson, Dolph Lundgren, Elizabeth Smart, Michael Dukakis, Roseanne Barr, boo, Kate Capshaw, Lulu, and of course, Death Wish. Thank you so much. That's right, Death Wish. And of course, Lulu, to serve with love. Boom, 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 boom. That Lulu. Yes, one of my favorite movies ever, To Serve with Love. Lulu was also born on November 3rd. And she looks good. Have you guys seen her lately? She looks good. I don't care if she had work or not. I don't know that she's had any work. I just know that she still looks amazing. And of course, Adam Ant. You may remember back in the 1980s, he had that song, I think it was called Strip, which is probably why I noticed it. But yeah, um, that is also a November 3rd. Not mentioned here is somebody I can't stand because he's gone MAGA, just like Roseanne Barr, he's gone MAGA, and that's Dennis Miller. Yuck. Anyway, so all of those are the November 3rds that make sense to mention. And of course, archetypes. Archetypes. Don't forget to vote for archetypes. You can still vote. What is really cool is everybody is marveling at the fact that the First Lady of Canada was able to summer at the stately, palatial, opulent, picturesque Sussex Manor. And of course, we only found out about it when Meghan and, of course, our the Canadian First Lady, if that is what they call Madame Trudeau, um, nobody knew about it until they were ready to tell it. How about that? Nobody was the wiser until they were ready to tell it, which just goes to show that we all are bearing witness to the fact that there are no leaks in Montecito. There just are no leaks. If that was in the UK, oh, there would have been some speculation about Meghan facilitating Canada leaving the Commonwealth and ridding themselves of the Queen and, or of course, Charles. They would have gone on and on about it. But because there are no leaks in Montecito, nobody was the wiser. So, um, cheers. And I just want to point out something. remember how they were saying, oh, why would the Sussexes move to California? Why would they move to LA? That's the worst place you can possibly be because of all the press and all of the paparazzi. Well, one thing that they get right in California is privacy. There are certain people that, of course, are going to rat you out no matter what. But for the most part, a lot of people there have been in those jobs, some for years, some for multiple decades. They have worked around celebrities and they have managed to keep confident a lot of things that they have seen and heard. Not everybody is a snitch. So, um, Megan, of course, a native Californian, she knows her state, she knows that town. And as much as people like to say different things about how well she act or how far she got as an actor, it doesn't matter. She knows the business. That's what's important. She knows enough to have a good lawyer on retainer at all times. That is how you survive in that atmosphere. And you can live without being behind gates and walls and such and enjoy your life. You'll find out when we want you to know. Okay, so Dina Cardosa, thank you, Cardoso rather, thank you so much for the super sticker, super chat. Happy birthday, Baron. Enjoy your special day. It is very special because I am with the squad. And also, thank you, Dina, for the suggestion about the Lisbon video. That, of course, was dedicated to you for all of your encouragement to do the Lisbon video. I have not been to, is it Centra? Centra? I have not been there, so I have to go back to Portugal because I was only a half hour away. But as I was trying to squeeze so much into that trip, unfortunately, I didn't make it there. So that's going to be my big reason to always return. And someday I will. Again, thank you so much for that and for watching Royal Sussex. Okay. Oh, okay. So was there a problem with that one? Let me know. Let me know. Okay. Because that's all right. I'm looking at it now. It says Better World, and I am seeing names of squatties there. But yes, we do have to be careful. Okay. Okay, I'm looking at that. Um, Campaign. Yeah, you're right about that, Church Nelly. We do have to be careful about those. But so far they've raised $2,000 and the goal is 4,000. All right. Okay. Very good. Thank you so much for the suggestion, Church Nelly. Very, very important. Okay. I'm scrolling along here. I'm going to get all the way down to the California have strict paparazzi laws. If you see some in the tabloids, they might have set it up themselves. There is no leaks unless they want it to leak. Well, you know what, Matt? Well, that makes a lot of sense because, thank you, Hyacinth. That makes a lot of sense because, after all, one of the biggest financial engines for the state of California is the entertainment business. So, yeah, it would seem like a place where the legislative body would have definitely have made laws to protect those celebrities to keep them there. So that makes a lot of sense. Okay, moving on. Now, in the archetypes, we heard mention of the inflatable pizza slices. I actually forgot to share this with you guys the other day, but here's a big screenshot of all the inflatable pizza slices. Some of them look more real than others, but these are inflatable pizza slices that some people put in their swimming pools. Now, it was difficult to find one that showed like a family having a good time. It's either half naked men or mostly naked women. And so I tried to find something tasteful that would not upset our sensibilities and cause us to clutch our pearls. And since that didn't work, I decided to use a big screenshot of just various slices so you could see for yourself. But yeah, it's a bit loud, isn't it? But yes, it's fun. It's fun to have in the swimming pool. I mean, you can do a whole pizza if you like, but either way, it is very cool. Oh no, got another super sticker here. Thank you so much, Patricia Lane, for the very generous super sticker. I am very, very touched. I greatly appreciate it. And also, you are a member. That is very cool. So, Patricia Lane, thank you so much for the super sticker. And also, thank you for watching. Let me go as deep as Church Nelly, as Church Nelly seems to be going through the change. Thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Which, by the way, Church Nelly, I'm gonna need someone to help me sing Mr. Sandman, just like they did on the Golden Girls that time. You know, I'll start. I'll lead. I'll start off with Mr. Sandman. Yes, and that's where you come in, Church Nelly. Bring me a dream. Boom, 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 and you could do the boom, boom, booms. Okay, so so anyway, Patricia Lane, thank you so much for that, and thank you for giving me a chance to invoke Church Nelly's change. Yes. All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, and more thank yous. Okay. Let me see. Um. A super chat. Angela Levin reported my Twitter because I said her book sums up Camilla at the home wrecker garden tool, a euphemistic garden tool or just a garden tool that almost ruined the monarchy and ruined two families and reported me for hateful speech. Isn't that rich? Are you serious, Angela? Angela Levin reported you for hate speech? Angela Levin. Angela who that is rich. That is super rich. That is like unquestionably rich that she would accuse someone else. My book summed up Camilla as a home wrecker and a bit of a garden tool. Oh, ruin. And she said that my book failed to mention that she ruined two families and reported me for hateful speech. Um, yes, she should have been reported for hateful speech, and of course for other things like telling half truths and okay lying, but and for doing a bad impersonation of a troll doll. How's that? How's that? She needs to be reported. Anyway, Happy Love 22, thank you so much. And thank you for taking the fight to the enemy, as it were. I know sometimes we have to take incoming for the cause, but I appreciate that. And as well as the rest of the squad, sometimes we got to do what we got to do. So thank you so much for that. And also, thank you so much for the super chat and for watching Royal Sussex. Eh, eh, well, I interviewed Harry. Oh man. Okay, okay. Let me get back over here. Let me get back over here. Right. Okay. I'm scrolling. Oh, Verta Sanchez. Hi, Verta. Hi, family. I'm sorry I'm late. I was working today. Miss Sharon, I am so sorry about your loss. May the good Lord. Oh, someone suffered a loss? Sharon? I didn't see that one. Good Lord, wrap his loving arms around you and your family, and know that your son is with angels. Oh my goodness, you lost a son. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, that's got to be a painful one. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Wow. Yeah, oh boy, I tell you, we should never survive our children. That just seems so unfair. Okay. Got a new member? Happy Love 22. Thank you so much. A new member. Thank you. Let me see. New member, Happy Love 22 became. Yes, thank you so much for that. And remember, you guys, memberships to Royal Sussex are only $4.99. Still a bargain. Only because I'm so lazy, I haven't changed it yet. So until I change it, the memberships are only $4.99. What do you get for your membership? Them same stickers that I put up about 14 months ago. Um, I'm going to change those too. So when I change the stickers, then you know that there will be some different memberships available. I'll probably get to it next spring, but I will get to it eventually. Soon, soon. By the time I get to it, the Dodgers may be back in Brooklyn, but I'll get to it. Okay, let me scroll. Let us scroll. Okay, I'm making myself comfortable. Sorry, you guys. Uh, I know Church Nellie has already advised me that she doesn't keep her razor in her shoe. It's behind the label in her wig. Is that what I heard? Not the brim of the fedora. Oh man. Okay, let me keep this moving. All right, not that, this. Let me get rid of the troll and the pizza slices. Oh, her. I knew Eamon had a very large head. I knew he had a big head. I had see what his head is so big that he needs a walker to keep from toppling over. That's how big his head is. Could you imagine how off the center of gravity is for him? His center of gravity is off. That's why he keeps that's why he keeps falling because his center of gravity is so misplaced. Now, yesterday, they wanted everybody to feel sorry for him because he fell again, but it's no wonder. He needs a ski. He needs a set of skis so he can stop falling over. Either that or maybe some snowshoes. Get that man some snowshoes and maybe he won't fall over. His head is bulbous. He is the human bobblehead. That's why he keeps falling. I can solve that problem in an instant. Wear bigger shoes or or something. But it makes no sense that his head is nearly as wide as his hips and shoulders. I mean, that is quite a melon. That's why he keeps falling. I could be a doctor. Oh, By the way, thank you so much. I don't want to say the name, but um, ES sent you a happy birthday, age well. Thank you so much for that. Cash App, greatly appreciate it. Thank you. I really, and thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. But yeah, that's it. That's it. That's why he keeps falling. He's got them little tiny feet and that incredibly large head. If you notice, his head has expanded over time. Take a look at the size of his head back in 1983, then 89. You know what? Maybe because he's so full of himself, now his head took a really big leap in 2004. Notice he kind of looks like Fred Flintstone smiling. but 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 somehow the size of his head just keeps expanding. I don't know if it's his ego or what. Maybe he should sleep sitting up or something. I don't know. Okay, he's in an awful lot of pain. Eamon Holmes, 62, fractured shoulder from fall downstairs, causing him to undergo another operation just weeks after spinal surgery. Um, dare I say that when a person seems to keep losing their footing, maybe it's because they should try drinking Kool-Aid or drink water at bedtime. You know what I'm saying? Have a cup of chamomile tea when you get off from work. That's all I'm saying. Maybe the other stuff makes him has to go to the bathroom real fast, and that's why he keeps falling. So I'm just saying, I'm not accusing him of anything. I'm just saying, try to drink milk or chamomile tea or something after work. That's it. I'm not. Oh, what is that? That is a trait of narcissists. They tend to play for sympathy. Well, I think he's had hip surgery. Then they just said spinal surgery. And now he has thrown himself down a flight of stairs. Okay. So I'm not suggesting anything because I don't know his situation, lawyers. But I'm saying this sometimes when people are in excruciating pain, it's because they want treatment. They want treatment. So maybe we won't see him for 30, 60 to 90 days after he has his treatment. Okay? So, oh, Kim, I'm not suggesting anything. You didn't hear me suggest anything. I just said, I just said that he should find another way to relax after, um, you know, being hypercritical of the Sussexes and threatening to throw them over a balcony. That's it. That's all I said for the purposes of the lawyers out there. Oh, look at that. Now, yesterday when I looked at his Twitter, which was posted, um, yeah, which he posted, I don't know what time he posted yesterday, but notice that that post got like 5,000 likes. 5,000 likes. They 5,000 people looked at that photo and liked it. And when I looked at it yesterday, there was only 12 comments. So yesterday when I looked at this, there were 12 comments and 5,000 likes. I'm not sure what that says, but I'm just saying there were 12 comments and 5,000 likes. 5,000 people liked that photo. Okay, make that 5,001 because I rather enjoyed it. My Oh, Black Queen, Thank you so much for that. Baron, happy birthday. Thank you for being a stalwart and unrelenting supporter of the Sussexes. Your humanity, coupled with your jolly sense of humor, is top notch. We love and appreciate you. Please watch the video I sent. Okay, I will watch it. I will watch it. Um, Wait, since you put it like that, suddenly I am seeing the urgency. when, when you put it like that, suddenly I see the urgency. I mean, I see nothing but urgency now. So, um, apropos of the newfound urgency, I'm fixing to watch that video. Woo! I look, I understand. I hear you. And I'm fixing to watch it. That's what I'm about to do. Oh man. Uh-oh, wait a minute. What did I do with that? Okay. Wait, almost got it. Almost got it. Okay, I'm trying to make that link work. Wait, don't do anything. I will get this. I will get this. Oh, that's the problem. Okay, I see. You know what? I'm having a problem making that link work. Let me try that one more time. It's like it wants to work, but it is not doing it. And I have it here. I have it here. Okay. Let me try one more time. Yeah, if I could have that link one more time because it says this video isn't available anymore. Does that sound right? Just make sure you can get it to play and then I'll try it again. But it's telling me that it's not available anymore. Oh my goodness. I hope I didn't wait too late. Oh, Black Queen. I think I may have waited too late, but let me see. Yeah, I think I may have waited too late. I am so sorry. Okay. Oh, yeah. I think I waited too late. Yeah, I am not able to get it to work. Okay, it for some reason it came up fact and 2 cents, and that can't be right, is it? Or is it? But yes, I will try to do it again. And anyway, thank you so much for the super chat and for being a member and being a super moderator. Thank you very much. And Ray Raquel, oh, thank you for the happy birthday greeting. And thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Okay. And oh, thank you, Debbie. Okay. So they got a bot patrol to fake sympathy. apparently, apparently. Oh, Cheryl, yo, thank you so much for the super chat. And thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Happy Thursday to you. Greatly appreciate it. Okay. Yes, I think the video is let me see. You just watched it? Okay, okay. Um, I want to see it. I definitely want to see it now. Would I be able to? Oh, I guess I shouldn't try to play it on here. Huh. Oh, this is awkward. Now I want to see it. Wow. Okay. Now the urgency all of a sudden has upticked. I got to make this work. Huh. Fudge. I cannot make that work. Mercedes Todd, you just watched it too? Okay, okay. Please put the link back on the Royal Sussex and let me try one more time. I'll try to click the link directly from Royal Sussex. It's got to work like that. Oh man, I feel like I am missing out big time. What's that, Church Nelly? You are. Okay, I got to stop doing that. Yes, please send me the link one more time and I will click on it immediately and that should work. Because if every okay, there we go. There we go. I got it. Perfect. It does work now.
And enjoy with me this expedited tale of satisfaction known as the undesired smoke.
Yeah, it's not like you threatening me. I'm feeling real threatened right now by this fight.
Carrying on when she witnessed this black man and decided that it was up to her.
Okay, 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 okay. Let me do this. Let me do this. Okay. I love it. I love it. I just subscribed. Thank you so much, Black Queen. I wasn't sure what was going to come out. But that reminds me of our guy. Help! Help! Police! Help! So that is how you get rid of them. Perfect. Oh man, I do love it, and I am definitely I'm gonna subscribe to that channel. Uh-oh, there we go. Right, right. I may have to snatch that one so that we can use it on Royal Sussex. And just in case you guys, I'm going to put that so you all can see it at your leisure. At your leisure, let's see. I am going to peg that to the chat. There you go. And that way you guys can see it. All right. Thank you so much, Black Queen. That was quite timely. Yes, that is just like our guy. And you know what? Unfortunately, I don't think I can find that. I tried to find it yesterday and I cannot find my help police guy. Okay. I think we're done. Oh, well, anyway, yesterday the one comment that was not kissing his behind called him a fart bag. So I showed you guys that yesterday. So listen, you guys, I'm not saying that they put this sign up at the resort where um the new queen consort was lounging in India, but I'm not saying that it wasn't there either. But apparently, at some unknown resort, they put a sign up that says, "Horses lay down, please don't call 911." You love it too, Caroline, huh? um, that is very cool, Black Queen. So apparently, some people do not know the way of horses. Horses will lay down when they're tired. Yes, they do sleep standing up, but occasionally they like to lay down, especially if they are at a resort where one seeks rest and relaxation. So, the moral of the story is, let's say you go past High Grove and someone at High Grove is in the garden taking a little sun. God knows, I hope they use moisturizer. But let's say someone is in the garden at High Grove taking in a bit of sun. Don't call for help, okay? Do not call for help because horses have been known to lay down. So, this is a teachable moment for everyone. Horses may occasionally lay down. That's it. Horses lay down. So please do not get the urge to call for help because there may not be a problem. It just may be a horse that is fatigued, right? From all the plotting and scheming to get to the place where the horse is. And so some horses decide to lay down, and people become alarmed, like when they're driving past, because they think that the horse has taken ill or something like that. No, a horse can look ill, but not actually, be ill. So, but that's what I'm trying to say. No shade, no shade. I'm just saying sometimes horses lay down. That's it. No shade, just the facts. Nothing but the facts. Horses lay down. I'm done. I'm done. And any real life applications or similarities are purely coincidental. Okay, so I got that out. And then there's this. QE2 signs off on Queen Consort Camilla as part of a blatant quid pro quo. So, as you know, Celibici yesterday mentioned this, that there may have been a quid pro quo. In other words, you do me a favor, I'll do you a favor, right? Well, as that may be, or probably was, they, meaning the couple that you see seated there at the uh, Westminster Hall, somehow they managed to coerce that old lady, the Queen, the monarch, into decreeing and signing and or royal patent, whatever, into her going public with a statement saying, henceforth, you, she shall be known as the Queen Consort, not Home Wrecker, but Queen Consort. Philip? So that is how that happened. In case you guys don't know, originally she was supposed to have been called the Princess Consort because they didn't want to offend people that would have been upset that Camilla is now known as a queen. So she said, well, they said that no, we won't make her a queen when the time comes. She will be a princess consort. But somehow they managed to use sheer coercion or conning or something. Now, this is what they allege is that in order to get the queen to um, go on the record of saying that Charles had to okay the payment or payments to that person that Andrew never met for something that he never did, right? So a 1,000-year-old institution paid out 12 plus million pounds to someone that Andrew never met for something he never did. That's the understanding. Something that he never did to someone he never met. And in exchange for that, please call her queen consort. All right, so that's the new agreement. Only for them to recently say, listen, that whole thing about queen consort, why don't you just call her queen? um, they keep changing stuff. They keep changing stuff. All right, so we got that out the way. That is what they allege, is that the queen was somehow they forced her hand in order to lend protection to her favorite son. But what I think is it wasn't just the money, because it seems like the queen would have been able to do that herself. But it may have been something else where Charles would agree to give further protection, or maybe the agreement was that Charles would allow that sick old man to walk behind the queen's coffin, or even for him to wear the uniform at a certain point. But there must have been some protection guaranteed to him for the queen to go along with something like this. Because remember, the queen wasn't even interested in meeting Camilla for years. It took years before they actually met. In Venice, what is that? In Venice, Charles, thank you so much for the super sticker. Is in Venice, right? Thank you so much for the super sticker, and thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. And happy Thursday to you. And thank you so much for being a member of Royal Sussex. I greatly appreciate that. Oh my goodness. I just saw that. I just saw that. That is too funny. Wilbur. Well, Black Queen, usually when the royals are out and about, they play God Save the Queen, right? But there's one thing they're going to do a little different for Camilla. Instead of God Save the Queen, they're going to go. That is going to be her, you know, her thing that she goes into different occasions. Uh, yeah, it'll be just like the National Velvet or something is running. So, oh man, yeah. So they won't play God Save the Queen for her. All right, I have it on good authority that that's the case. Okay. Hold your horses. All right. So there was the Queen on Accession Day 2022 to celebrate 70 years of being on the throne, right? That's Accession Day. Now, I want to put this in chronological order. Prince Charles met the Queen on Tuesday, just 2 days before the 73-year-old royal announced that he had the pandemic for the second time. Sources insist the monarch, oh, hold on, let me pull that down so I can see it. The monarch is showing no symptoms of that, right? And then, of course, it moved into fears for the Queen as Palace refuses to say if she has the pandemic after it's revealed she met Prince Charles 2 days before he tested positive. Monarch 95 is being monitored but is not displaying symptoms. Okay. Okay, not showing any symptoms. And then Prince Charles tests positive for the pandemic for a second time, right? And then what did that turn into? What did that turn into? Here's the big lie. Queen catches the pandemic, Windsor Castle outbreak. Windsor Castle outbreak? They're going to blame it on the staff. They blame the staff because her son came over, right? That was the outbreak. Now they claim that it was the staff or, it just came out of nowhere. But we all know that she had a visitor. they we all know she had a visitor, and whoever that visitor was, Charles. Oh, excuse me, Charles Miller. Charles. Oh, I got a sneeze and a Camilla, a cough that seems to have come out of nowhere, just like what happened to her seems to have come out of nowhere. Just, there was an outbreak. Nothing to do with her son. Nothing to do with her son. Queen catches pandemic in castle outbreak. And they stuck to that story too. They never said any different. This just goes to show you that the institution lies. The tabloids will lie for the institution. The tabloids will just lie, but they lie. I say it was all a big lie. I can't prove it. But you know what? Maybe in one of the future episodes of The Crown, they'll cover that mysterious outbreak to the likes of which they haven't blamed anyone on staff who's usually tested. She was doing just fine at Windsor Castle, living in seclusion during the height of the pandemic until her son came over. Oh, and that other person came with him. And then, of course, the Queen is an example to us all. So, in order to make people feel better about this situation, most people do not have a nurse in the next room just in case something happens, but the Queen did. So, of course, she did okay. Continues like duties, yet American kids must isolate, quarantine, U.S. parents weigh in. Well, American kids do not have a nurse in the next room. American kids do not have a team of doctors watching over them. American kids don't have that. Very insulting to insinuate that American kids are being pampered or they should be so lucky. But I tell you what, keep American kids away from Charles. And so, well, somehow, whether it was because of the pandemic or whatever it was, she became known as the consort. Although Sonny Hostin said that she was the princess cohort. Sonny said, I thought she was supposed to be the princess cohort. And then, of course, somebody corrected her and said, consort. And she said, isn't that what I said? But this is interesting. The Queen did not consult the government over the U turn on Camilla. Downing Street was made aware, but constitutional experts were surprised that the monarch didn't seek approval. So that's what makes it so odd is that the Queen did not ask permission, which she was supposed to, before she changed it from princess consort to princess to queen consort. That's what was so unusual about that. So Charles did something. Something happened. And then all of a sudden, there was 12 million plus pounds to pay off someone that Andrew never met for something he didn't do. And of course, the Queen was not happy about it at all. I'm wondering if that's when they took that photo of her with that finger up in the air. I don't know. But yeah, again, there was something fishy about that. Something changed when it shouldn't have. And I say, it seems like they took advantage of someone who was in a debilitated state, someone who may have gotten a bit old and unable to make certain decisions. But I don't know. Maybe the queen gave him a bag of money. Maybe the queen gave him a bag of money. You can get Charles to do anything if you have a bag of money. Put it in one of those shopping bags and give it to him. He'll do anything. Okay, so that's what I want to say about that. Oh, the look of disgust on her face. Now, all of this, and I think that when you look at all of those headlines where they made it seem like Kate was going to rescue the royal family, all of a sudden that type of discussion stops. At first, they were trying to make Kate the next queen, but now that Camilla showed her what an old veteran can do when she puts her mind to it, I mean, Camilla is a survivor. She could sleep standing up, she could sleep laying down, but she's a survivor. And she demonstrated to the young people this is how you throw shade. All right. And then there is Meghan Kelly, Earth by Meghan Markle calling Prince Harry my husband. We get it. You bagged the gorilla. Um, so I was wondering, why was Meghan's husband trending? And the reason why it was trending was because of Meghan Kelly. Meghan Kelly seems to have got it in for the Duchess of Sussex, Princess Meghan, because she's happily married. Now, all I could say to Meghan Kelly is you have to be very careful, because if you remember how Tabitha told Wendy Williams, what is it about my happiness that triggers you? This is one of those what is it about my happiness that triggers you moments. If I was Meghan Kelly, I would just stop talking, stop digging a hole, because it's only going to make her situation worse. What's that? Charles is ruthless. He took advantage of his mother's age. I don't doubt that. I really don't doubt that. It seems to me to make a lot of sense that that's exactly what happened. There was a reason why Harry was concerned about his grandmother. He wanted to know who was around her and wanted to check in on her. Very true. Very true. Meghan Kelly is obsessed with Meghan Markle's husband. Apparently. Apparently. Let me see. Remember deeds betrayed towards beautiful Diana. Oh, okay, that was for someone else. Keep American kids away from smiling royals. They may get the idea of they may they should put fluoride in the royal water supply. Yeah, that would discourage them from brushing their teeth. Let me see. The Windsor Castle um outbreak is the outbreak of $12 million payment for something that somebody never did to somebody he never met. Let me see. Let me see. Charles III will never be anything to most people who are still loyal to Princess Diana. All we think of is Charles and well, and Fu, we won't have to think about it for much longer, because it's going to be front and center in the next season of The Crown. Which, by the way, you guys, The Crown starts in 6 days. The Crown starts in 6 days. Jealous, mediocre Karen. Let me see. YT. Who is YT? Uh, can stand to see black women winning. Uh, who is YT? Oh man, I'm so sorry, and I should know that. I bet. But it does, Black Queen, there's something to be said about that. It does seem to bother people that Megan, a woman of color, seems to be, as Royal Suda said, that she's at the top of the aristocratic pyramid, and that some people feel like she should not be there. And oh, really? Is that what that? Thank you, Marshall, for straightening that out for me. I thought it was YouTube also. Let me see. Okay. All right. So right here, I love Mike Sington says Meghan Kelly gets annoyed because Meghan Markle refers to Prince Harry as my husband. Kelly, we get it. You bagged the gorilla. Congratulations, you got the big bear. You want us all to know Kelly is so tacky with her pathetic attempts to be relevant. Ooh, I love that. And also, I love that photo right there. So let me play the audio of what Meghan Kelly said about Meg. Actually, this was Meghan Kelly. Oh my goodness, do I have it? Let me make sure I have it, you guys. Okay, I want you to listen to this audio, and I do hope you guys can hear it.
That the royal family was into divorced Americans. I would have tried harder earlier in my career. Okay, let me start with you. Improbable life. Welcome to you both. If only I had known that the royal family was into divorced Americans. I would have tried harder earlier in my career. Okay.
So she's talking to Victoria Arbiter, and this was from 2017. The caption says, "Look at her showing her envy on the day they announced their engagement in 2017." So Meghan Kelly in 2017 was sitting down with Victoria Arbiter, and she said, if I would have known, well, you know what? Let me play it again because who's to say it better than her? One more time.
Let me start with you. Improbable life. Welcome to you both. If only I had known that the royal family was into divorced Americans. I would have tried harder earlier in my career.
So if only I would have known that the royal family was into divorced American women, I would have tried harder in my career. I don't think that would have saved you, but sure, you could have tried harder. So yes, that I honestly I don't understand why this is trending so much because before I even saw it, it had already I guess given a big bounce to Meghan Kelly's career, I guess. But yeah. Thank you, Anastasia Isabella. That is a nickname for Victoria Arbiter, sure. But yes, that is what has caused Meghan Kelly to trend lately. It's because she seems to have this incredible jealousy toward the Duchess of Sussex. It's so pathetic, and like Mike Sington said, Kelly is so tacky with her pathetic attempt to be relevant. But she noticed that whenever she talks about Meghan, it seems to bump her numbers up, and she gets more clicks. So Connie Bomber says it's official. Meghan Kelly is jealous. What a horrible person. Shame. She is very horrible and very, very tacky. Raquel's son says she is 10 years older than the Duchess. She is married and 3 kids. Okay. So, yeah. And I guess that officially makes her tacky. All right. So let's move on to another topic, shall we? Uh-oh. I I am way ahead of myself. Hold on. Let me get back here to where I was. Way ahead of myself. Oh, I guess we're still on the same topic because take a look there. If you notice, if you notice, this is something that a lot of people want and may never have in their life is a husband that is so affectionate. Like notice the way Prince Harry always looks down at the ground to make sure that our Duchess is not stepping on, you know, that she won't get her heels stuck in like some kind of sewer grate, and he's looking down to make sure that the pavement is even or that there's no ripples in the carpet. See how he always looks down for her safety, and how he always looks at her feet to make sure that they are planted properly. So there's not many people who have that, but fortunately, our Duchess does have that. She does have someone who constantly, who constantly inspects the ground or the floor to make sure that she's safe wherever she's walking. Right? That's what he's doing. Nothing else. He's just making sure that she's safe when she steps down on the ground and that she's not going to trip or fall or anything like that. So, hats off to Harry for always examining the the floor or the ground to make sure that his wife is safe, or admiring her tote bag. That's another thing. He's probably admiring her tote bag, or you know, that's what he's doing. Right? Right. Oh, Patricio, Marcel, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you. That's very nice of you. And thank you so much for being a member and watching Royal Sussex. Greatly, greatly appreciated. That's very generous of you. And thank you for supporting this channel. And of course, a Sussex friendly platform. So yes, that's what Harry's doing, is that he is yeah, he always protects his wife. That's what he's doing. Prince Harry always protects his wife. And let's see, Prince Harry is looking at his Duchess from behind, right? From behind. What's wrong with your Oh man. And of course on the left side he's saying, "Is that new jacket from Serena Williams collection you're wearing?" That's what he's saying. He's wondering if that's the jacket from Serena Williams' new collection. And he's examining the finely cut, tailored seams of that jacket that she's wearing. So he's into jackets, he's into tote bags, he's into her fashions. That's what he's doing. So, Baron, we all know what you're trying to be polite. But Prince Harry is checking out his wife. That's simple. Not only does he adore her and always protects her, but he checks her out. Love it. Okay, okay, that's what's up. Oh, that's right, Nancy Foreman. Brains and beauty. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's how Harry is. He just needs to know. Okay. And of course, who can forget this moment? If you guys have ever seen that video where they show Meghan reaching over to make sure that the door is unlocked, it is called the door test, and Meghan passed that test with flying colors. Not only was she able to um, receive the treatment that she is more than worthy of, but she also passed the door test by reaching over to undo the lock on his side just in case it was locked. So that was based on a scene from the movie Bronx Tale. And if you're familiar with that movie, then you guys know how important that was. That means she's always got his back. Phyllis Johnson, thank you so much for the super sticker. And thank you for being a member and watching Royal Sussex. Happy Thursday to you. Okay, now the opposite of that, the opposite, oh, how awfully humiliating. He repels her like one would one would wait, like one would what like okay, I'm sorry. He repels her like one would a wasp, swats her hand away as one would something you despise. How humiliating was that, right? Now, because it's in the red, that is actually a quote from one of the people on the Twitter. I like to make sure I put it in a red box so that I remember that that is a quote. But I didn't want to show the person's name, so that is why it looks like that. But yeah, even Prince William can't take his eyes off of her. Even Prince William can't take his eyes off of her. Oh man, how appropriate. He can't take his eyes off of her. Of course he can't because he want to make sure that she ain't trying to get too close to him. So yeah, he can't take his eyes off of her. Oh, thank you so much. Can't miss your birthday. Happy birthday, Baron. I wish you all that you wish for yourself and many more. Thank you, Patricia. And you know what? Like any contestant in a beauty pageant, all I want is world peace and for people to leave the Sussexes alone. For the tabloids, the institution, the haters, the derangers. That's my birthday wish. Leave them alone and just let the Sussexes. Sussex, there's so much good they can do in this world if people just leave them alone. Oh, bonsoir, Charlotte. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Greatly appreciate it. Meghan turned down Kate's special gesture to take first pictures of Archie. Good. That's all I got to say for that. Good. However, if you look here, nearly 5 times more UK residents support publication of Harry's book. 47% oppose it. 10% public believe Harry has the right to tell his story, being told to spend his whole life waiting on the substitute bench. So nearly 5 times more UK residents support the publication of Harry's book. There you go. More people are for it than against it. And take a look at this. Love, love, love this. This is how you do a fall wedding. I don't know who these people are, but if you notice, take a look there. What? Okay. Is that deja vu? Patricio, thank you so much for that. But I am a little confused, but I hope that wasn't a mistake, but thank you. Thank you very much. Wow, thank you. I appreciate it. I thought I was seeing double for a second there. Very, very nice. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And you know what? Just for that, as my stage name is Chocolate Thunder, I think I am going to go and get my breakaway police uniform. And I'm going to do a number for Royal Sussex. So, well, no, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh man, that's very, very nice. I was just like, am I seeing double? Wow. Okay. But yeah, thank you so much for that. I'm speechless. And thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate it. I'm speechless now. Um oh, you ready for chocolate thunder? Okay, I just have to make sure I put enough baby oil on so that all of my features can show up under the spotlight. And also, it helps with the pole. I always travel with a pole. So, oh man. But anyway, I've lost track now, but I know. Okay, so I was speaking about the wedding photo. This is how you do a fall wedding. I don't know these people, but what is the coolest thing about the bridesmaid? You'll notice that rather than conform to society's expectations, do you see how inclusive this wedding party is? Do you see how inclusive it is? The one of the bridesmaids is actually wearing a suit. I thought I thought that that was so clever. Don't you love that? And so I used the background and a frame for the photo just to capture the spirit of, the what they have. What this is like. These are the best wedding photos I probably have ever seen. That is so cool. A paper cut. Oh man. I well, is it a G string or am I flossing? I haven't decided yet. It's floss. I could easily floss my teeth with that outfit. But but yeah, I love this. This is so cool. This just beats any wedding photos I've ever seen. Whose ever idea it was for the fall colors, I am just I'm amazed. This is beautiful. I love it. I love it. I mean, I don't know the family or anyone in these photos, but someone put it on Twitter and I just thought it was so cool. Right? Right? I mean, it ticks every box. It ticks every box. The gowns are if you notice, the bridesmaids, their gowns are not identical. They all are a little different, right? And then you have one of the bridesmaids is actually wearing a suit, right? And then you got the guys. The guys look amazing. That color, I love the colors. I love the colors. The colors are perfect. The bridesmaids, everybody gets to be themselves and the same all at the same time. So, and even the way that the guys are posed, um, the way that they're posed is so perfect. Yeah, whoever put this together was working overtime because that is absolutely amazing, stunning, gorgeous. For me, it ticks every box. GB News host tears into Harry over memoir after abandoning the UK. Spare us the details. Prince Harry, it says Prince Harry's um, on a collision course with the royal family with his bombshell book, which is feared to be full of damaging allegations against royals. Okay. Um, do you know who's tearing into him? This is the person that is tearing into him. I'm sorry to just throw this out there at you, but she's the one that's tearing into him. Well, you know what? You know what? The gold eyeshadow and that horrible wig has got to go. She has the she she seems to only have this job so that she could go after Meghan. So this last time she decided to go after Harry. If you're going to go after somebody, please stop wearing that Lola Falana wig. Please stop wearing that wig that was rejected by one of the Ikettes. If she don't look like the Ikette from hell, she reminds me of, remember how they used to have Ike and Tina Turner and they had the backup dancers, the Ikettes? This looks like a forgotten Ikette. This is a forgotten Ikette, a very angry Ikette who probably feels like she should have been the lead singer. Yes, that is a Ikette from hell who thought she should have been the lead singer, not Tina. So when and you know what? And they got the right facial expression. They got the right facial expression. If you're going to say that somebody is tearing into somebody, that is the look that you expect to find. Tears into Harry. I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised what she could tear into. Who goes to work to be that angry all the time? Are you really angry? Are you? And she puts and it's all an act. This is just theater. I mean, that's how she's like breathless. She was literally breathless trying to. I mean, you got to see the video. I saw the video. That's how she was. It was. I thought she was like. I'm like, does she have asthma? Seriously. And her. That is what I heard. Now, I don't suspect that she wasn't making words in between gasping for air to try to tear into Harry. But yeah, Church Nelly, let's see. Tina Turner's wigs look better after being right. Tina Turner came out the back of that limousine with hair that looked better than that. If you're going to wear a wig, at least make it look like it's your hair. With all of the technology, lace fronts, human hair, all that kind of stuff. But if you're gonna tear into somebody, please don't come out there looking like a rejected Ikette. Don't do that to yourself. And then, of course, um, did Stevie Wonder help you put on the eyeshadow? Did who put on the eyeshadow? That's what I want to know. It's just like somebody just smeared it in there on their fingers and just pulled it across their face. That is a look to go out and tear after somebody. And she's not, you know what? You know what? I'm sure, I'm sure under the right circumstances, she's probably a very attractive woman. But I don't know why. I don't know why she comes out there on GB News looking like like she's working for some college television station. There are television stations that are owned and operated by local colleges that could put on something better. Yeah, but have you noticed how angry she? You can't even understand her words for her coming out there in that Lola Falana wig, and Harry, and Meghan, and I'm just like, calm down. Why are you so angry? It's just weird. It's weird. It is so weird. She would do so much for herself if she just wasn't so angry. But she's a very, very angry person. And I'm pretty sure because I've seen photos of her where she looks attractive. I have seen attractive photos of her. But she comes it's like she ran to the studio, right? Like she ran through the streets of London and ran to the studio, and then they pulled that rejected I get wig out and put it on her. No brush or anything, just put the wig on her head. And then they took like a paintbrush and dipped it in the gold paint and just, gold dust powder, whatever, and brushed her across the middle of her face with it, and then sat her in the chair. Okay, get him. I'm telling you, if you all never saw her work before, it's it, I don't know why she's so angry. But she sounded like she ran to work and then she just sat in the chair. Seriously. She runs in there. She sounds like she ran to work. No, you know what? I've seen her looking attractive. I mean, it's like, okay, maybe they don't hire black people at that studio. She needs somebody black to help her prepare for the show. I think that's it. This is how they used to treat the black models years ago. They didn't have any makeup for you. They didn't know what to do with your hair. And here we are in 2022, and she runs in the studio gasping for air because she ran to work so she could hurry up and attack Harry and Meghan. And then they plop her down in that chair, throw gold dust at her face, and then put that horrible I get wig on her head. And then she sits there. I mean, she's sitting there all angry and frothing at the mouth. What is she so angry about? I mean, she's literally frothing at the mouth with disdain for Harry and Meghan. And in particular, Meghan, just frothing at the mouth. and Meghan and Harry. But it just seems like she ran to work. It's like, okay, I'm so mad. I'm not going to wait for a taxi. I'm so angry. I ain't got time for Uber. And I'm so angry that I'm not even going to take a bus or a train. I am going to run 10 miles to work. And then I'm going to run in the studio, dripping and sweating. And they're going to throw some gold dust at my face. And then they're going to slap that ridiculous I get wig on my head, and I'm going to plop down in that chair, and I'm going to tell you a thing or two about Harry and Meghan. Yeah, well, Black Queen, Black Queen. It's beyond that. It's beyond that. She she's doing theater, I think. It's like it's like somebody said, we're going to give you this job and you set the record straight as we tell it to you, and and that's what she does for a living. Is I think most of these shows are theater, and I find it hard to believe that it's something about Megan that triggers her so bad that she's sitting there like, I mean, seriously, you guys, I know I'm making fun of her, but she sits there and she's out of breath trying to explain to you how terrible Harry and Meghan are. That's all you could hear. It's almost like she's having an asthma attack or something. Like she just can't get the words out fast enough to slander them. It's really sad. It is so sad that she well, I mean, what else are you there for except being a woman of color attacking another woman of color? What is your point of being there? Because anybody could get a job at GB News, as evident by watching it. Anybody could get a job at GB News, but she seems to be the most angry person on the crew. Other people are just talking, and you hear that little sarcasm and you could hear that disdain in their voice. But for her, she seems like she's going to just smash the camera. That's what I don't get about it, is what are you so angry about? It's not even just her tone. Her whole body seems to respond in kind. And you gotta hear. You gotta hear. Now, I'm not suggesting you go on GB News, but you have to hear the way she belts out her insults at the Sussexes. Huh? Woo! It's something else. It is something to behold. I'm telling you. Oh, hey, Harry, and Meghan, and that Harry. Really? Oh. Woo! I'm telling y'all, it's a whole nother level of hostility coming out of her. It's a whole nother level of hostility. I've never seen anything like it. I didn't know anybody could be so angry. And then Harry, and Meghan, woo! Oh man, I tell you, I can tell when somebody don't use a filter on their cigarettes. I can tell an unfiltered cigarette smoker when I hear them, and that is what I get, is somebody who does not use a filter with their cigarettes. I think she should, if she is a smoker, she should stop because it's not helping her at all. I can barely understand her because she's just so angry. I mean, it's just like, if it upsets you that much, maybe you shouldn't talk about it. How about that? If you're that upset, don't talk about it. You know, there's other things. Talk about the economy, talk about the food banks. But if you're that upset, just don't talk about it. That's the easiest thing to do. Just don't mention it. But no, that's not going to work. That doesn't fit into the narrative. So she's got to get it out somehow. But yeah, so that's the one that they recruit her. Oh, there she is right there. There she is.
Go on, before we get started, let's get your latest news headlines.
See how cheerful she sounds when she's talking about other stuff? Listen to that. See how cheerful she sounds?
Go on, before we get started, let's get your latest news headlines.
Oh my goodness, she just dipped her head down and I saw that. Oh, that hair. Oh, I can't get past that hair. I cannot get past it. Why is it so big? Why is it so big? You know what? I'm through with her. Let me move on. But if it wasn't for Meghan and Harry, the GB News Network would not exist. That's a lot of hair. And you know what? It seems like that's the same one that she had when she started at that. I'm just saying, it seems like the same. Maybe they don't know that you should either. Okay, I'm not gonna say nothing else about her hair, but who's ever managing the hairs at the station is not up on their job. Okay, so William is trying to silence his mom. I'm sorry, the mother who made it clear she was not misled or tricked into this interview. Well, there's a note from Diana explaining that she was not tricked. It says Martin Bashir did not show me any documents nor give me any something. Um, I was not whatever something. I can barely read it, but um, on Panorama, yeah. So anyway, I have not authenticated that letter, but it's supposedly from Princess Diana. This is the first time that I've ever seen it. So they're saying that that letter explains that Martin Bashir didn't do anything underhanded. I should have warned y'all, shouldn't I? Today I met with expert team at Dover and Manston who work tirelessly to save lives and protect the UK borders. I saw firsthand how we're working to reduce the number of people in Manston, support people there, and thank staff for all their efforts. Um, Again, when people have anger in their hearts, when people have a very angry, dare I say, ugly spirit, see what it does to you? This is why I don't like to be angry. You guys always insinuate, well, some of y'all insinuate that I am too easy on people. I'd rather be easy on people than to look like that. I would I would rather give a free pass. I would rather give a free pass than to look like that. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my allergies. But it's a trade-off. Do you want to be angry and look like that? Or do you want to occasionally, you know, explain things away like I do all the time? I just don't want to be angry and bitter and resentful and run around looking like the trilogy of terror. Black Queen says, Baron, did you realize that Queen cohort uh, missing from their fraud popularity poll? Yes, I saw that. I saw that. She wasn't even mentioned. Her score was so low that she was not even mentioned. She wasn't even relevant enough to, she was probably less than a point. I bet she polled in a single digit, so they omitted her to save face. Yet they are ragging on Meghan. Meghan is the most popular. She may not be, popular amongst the royalists who were used for the sake of the poll. But when it comes to Google searches, when it comes to people buying out a fashion piece, and when it comes to worldwide popularity, we all know that Harry and Meghan are the most influential royals on the planet. So, yeah, let them go to Cornwall and do their poll, or let them go to um, Windsor and do their polls or whatever. But we all know who is the most popular royals, and that, of course, are the Sussexes. Thank you so much for that, Black Queen. And yes, I did see that that poll omitted the Camilla. Okay. So how do you explain this? How do you explain this? Let me see. Nya bana babagi. From the day she arrived at the port of Dover, blinking eyes looked into the sun. She could see there were migrants coming to port. They saw her and began to run. Woo! But then again, anybody would look at her and start running. Oh man. Do you know when I saw that picture, snot started coming out my nose? And so I had to crop it so you all could see it up close because that's how nice I am. I didn't want you to strain your eyes trying to make out the details. I didn't want you to try to figure out whether they had just caught a piranha. Like, oh my goodness, there's piranhas in the port of Dover. Did you guys know there are piranhas in the port of Dover? There's no piranhas. That's Suella Braverman. They don't have piranhas in the port of Dover. Are you sure? Yes, they don't have any piranhas in the port of Dover. That's Suella Braverman. She's the one that wants to put the migrants on the plane and send them to Rwanda and a couple of other places now. That's who that is. We don't have piranhas. Okay, maybe. Oh my goodness. Hi, can I help you? Yes, I'm the home secretary. No, you're not. Yes, I am. I'm the home secretary. You're kidding. No, I'm the home secretary. That's interesting. Okay. Oh my goodness. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. Okay. Uh let's see. Oh, I can't see that up there. Okay, and what Kate has a guest could bring? What has? Well, I mean, I'm sorry. And what Kate as a guest could bring as added value? Oh man, I still can't see that. She's not even able to talk properly. She's dreaming. Archetypes with Megan is a platform dedicated to clever and accomplished women, which she isn't. Now, that is a comment from someone on Twitter. Do you want to have a good laugh? If we pretend it's true, how do you interview someone who mumbles for 50 minutes? So, so you critique Megan's podcast, yet you want her to interview Kate? Well, this is why. Well, they actually had Kate trending today. So, Meghan Markle put out a request for Kate to appear on the upcoming podcast episode. Claims Meghan Markle has released 8 episodes of her Spotify podcast series, Archetype, so far as one featuring prominent women from across creative and sports industries. In each episode, which is released weekly, the Duchess of Sussex is joined by a different female guest to explore and subvert the labels that try to hold women back. speaking on a recent episode on his YouTube channel, Royal Expert, oh my God, him, um, by Kate and oh God, oh he gives me gas. After reportedly asking her sister-in-law to appear on Archetypes during her recent visit to the UK. Oh my God, who believes that? Who believes something like that? Lynette Roberts, thank you so much for the super chat. Have a caramel frappuccino on me, Baron, and Brandy wishes you a catnip meow of a happy birthday, as is hers too. She is 4 today. Yes, you mentioned that. Well, thank you so much, Lynette Roberts and Brandy. Thank you so much, and thank you for watching Royal Sussex. And happy Thursday to you. Thank you very much. That is very kind. And I know my singing seems to put Brandy on high alert, but there is more coming. Let her know that I'm only getting started with my singing. Oh man. So, okay, I tried to imagine what would it look like if Kate was on the same you know, episode as our Duchess, right? So this is what I came up with. Oh, by the way, you guys, before I forget, I'll show you that in just a moment. Meghan Great Stride, Meghan Markle owes success of SmartWorks charity fashion launch to. This is what they've been doing. They try to make it seem like Harry and Meghan would not have any type of philanthropy or charities if it wasn't for the Royal Foundation or if it wasn't for Kate and William. Duchess Kate could still join Meghan Markle's 40 by 40. Remember that? And then, of course, what is that? Kate Middleton backed Meghan Markle over much criticized Uvalde visit. Did she really? I don't remember that. Meghan Markle put out requests. Okay, that was for today. Have been talking about talking about collaborating on Netflix. And then at the bottom it says, that it is a reach, but I would love, love, love for Catherine to be one of the people she interviewed. We'd never know until the episode dropped. Just talk about some of the things they've both faced and the archetypes of royal women. Maybe another princesses as well. One can dream. I would love for her to have Princess Angela of Liechtenstein, but I know she probably won't. She's a very private person. But take a look on the right side. Duchess of Sussex captures Charlotte's wondering as she cradles a fragile insect. So as you can see, even though where is it at? Where is it at? There. Even though Meghan turned down Kate's special gesture, right? If you look right here, you can see that Meghan has already taken a picture of Charlotte. At least that's what they wanted us to think. Remember that? Remember that article? Duchess of Sussex captures Charlotte's wonder as she cradles a fragile insect. They have Meghan on their mind so much that you remember they had to mention Meghan for this. They mentioned Meghan for a few things that had to do with Kate. And how about the time when they went to the Caribbean and they said Prince Harry and Kate arrive in Belize? Ooh, that's shady. So, okay, if they were ever on the Archetypes together, this is how I picture it. Real versus fake Archetypes. A real duchess, a real royal princess, compared to that phony social climbing, weighty, lazy, Doolittle Duchess, someone who only works about 3 or 4 days out of a year, even though that she claims that she's taking care of her kids with her team of nannies and hired help. So that's how I picture it. I would love And of course, that's the photo that I would suggest if anyone asked me. If they asked me which photo should we use, I would say, how about the grinning photo? No, the grin photo. That's the one. Let's see. Is Kensington cosplay caring that forgettable? Yes, that's what KKK stands for. Kensington Cosplay Karen. Thank you so much, Legs, and thank you for the super chat. And Duchess of Success, thank you so much. Happy 21, fellow Scorpio. Yes, yes, I am 21 again. But thank you so much, and happy birthday to you too. Yes, thank you. I really appreciate it. And oh, and of course, thank you for watching Royal Sussex. And please make sure you do a travel video for your trip because I'm sure I'm speaking for everyone that we would love to see that. Isn't that right, everyone? We would love to see some of your stunning photos. So make sure you do that. Okay, you guys, I think I am done. It's been 2 hours, and I am going to go and have dinner with some loved ones. Um, I think you guys probably heard the phone ring just now. But yes, thank you so much, and thank you for the birthday greetings. Yes, yes, I will be doing some travel vids. Good, good. Absolutely. Very, very good. I think I speak for everyone when I say thank you, and we will be looking forward to it. Oh, thank you, Mackenzie. Thank you so much. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Let me see. Joyceville says, I'm back. How I would see it play out, Kate. Save Megan's podcast, or Megan is using the Z Royal family. Oh, the Royal family to save her podcast. Yeah, that is what they would probably say. Megan, stay away from those people. Your podcast is already a hit. Yeah, exactly. They would try to make it out like Kate saved the podcast. I mean, after all, they've been trying to convince us that Kate was going to save the monarchy. So of course they would say that she saved the archetypes. Where is that at? Yeah, there you go. See, let us not forget, if it wasn't for Kate, there would be no monarchy. She's not much when it comes to words, but boy, she has an effect on things. I mean, I look at her and I feel affected. Or is it infected? Anyway, when I look at her, I feel infected. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let us go back to where we started. There we go. Thank you so much, Cato50. Thank you. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Happy Thursday to you. And thank you for sharing some time with me on my birthday. Let me see. Sean says Megan can do a show with Andrew. Andrew, you're a sick old man. Hello, beautiful day. Thank you for being here. There'd be no conversation from Kate, just mumbling, just mumbles. Absolutely. Well, they would have to, you would probably hear some background noise because they would have to turn up the sound for Kate. And I wonder if it's possible. Do they do captions for Spotify? They would have to have some kind of way to do captions for her or something. They would have to find some kind of way to do a caption for her. Otherwise, yeah, it wouldn't work out. Okay. Yeah, I would love to I would love for Doria to just, I mean, I would, yeah, I don't know. On the one hand, I would love to hear Doria's story, but I just wouldn't want Doria to be made vulnerable to whatever critiques are going to come afterwards. But then again, we can't live our lives in the shadows hoping that nobody notices us, because then if that happens, then that would then they would win. What's that? They will have a 2-minute delay. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Sonia Green. Greatly appreciate it. So, you guys, let us close it out with Ginger Avenger. I'll be looking for my last word of the day. The last word of the day. Um, well, okay. Usually I don't like to be the. All right. Now that's the last word. Miss Caffey says, Happy birthday. Oh, yes. Sherry, I forgot about the list. I got to do the list. I know it's going to be a long list. So let us see. But thank you, Miss Caffey. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex and being here on my 30-something birthday. Yeah, I would greatly appreciate it. Doria probably come out fighting for her baby and grandbabies. The royal family wouldn't know what hit them. Yeah, I just hope I don't have to see that, because I don't know. I just Doria is very special, and I would prefer to keep her away from all that. But just as someone who loves the Sussexes, of course, we is that I guess you're torn between wanting to share more of what's happening with them, but you just don't want to put them at risk or in harm's way because of our curiosity, or because we want to see and know what they're doing. So yeah, we do want to share as much as possible. But we just don't want them in an awkward position. So, okay, I'm going to go to my list. Thank you so much, Sherry Ware. And thank you all for being here. The list is coming up. Okay, the list. Because your kiss is on the list. Because your kiss is on the list. Oh my goodness, 19, 20 items on the list. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. This is so incredible. I'm just like, wow. Okay, so thank you so much, Sherry Ware. There's no way I could have ever kept up with this. Gracie Mfuwabi, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, Black Queen, and thank you, Black Queen, and thank you, TCC Sun, Elaine Parker, Joan Garcia, Maureen Reed, Mama Jane, Wanda Valentine, Sheila Clemens McKay, thank you. Thank you, Light Side of the Moon. Connie Bomber, thank you. Who I hope you're sleeping right now because it's so late. MOC, Pam Porter, Sharon Augustine, Dina Cardoso. I'm sorry, I always say Cardosa. Patricia Lane, Happy Love for the new membership. Ray Raquel, Cheryl Yo, thank you for the new membership, as well as the super chat sticker. And Embassy in Venice, Charles, thank you so much. And Patricio, Marcel, it's more than 20. Patricia Marcel, thank you times 2, I should say. Thank you times 2. And Phyllis Johnson, did I miss Phyllis Johnson? Black Queen for a third donation. Thank you so much. Lynette Roberts, thank you. And Duchess of Success, who's going to make a vacation video. And Ray J. Windley, thank you. I just noticed that. Thank you. And thanks for watching Royal Sussex. And Kadel 50, thank you. And Miss Caffey, thank you very much. Wow, so that's 30. There's like one person that has contributed for each of the years that I for each of the years that I have been on this earth, for each of the years that I have gone around the sun again and again and again. Let's see. Thank you all so much. And so we've had our last word. Let's give our thanks to our two queens. And that, of course, is our Queen of Hearts, Princess Diana, and our Queen of Everything's, Queen Doria, whose voice we heard this past week on the Archetypes. And let's see, back over here. Oh, Alice Turnage, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex and being a member of Royal Sussex. Greatly appreciate it. And happy Thursday to you. And thank you all, squaddies, for helping me to make this one of the most successful Sussex-friendly platforms, as well as, I would say, the fastest growing Sussex-friendly channel on YouTube. So that has been quite a feat. And of course, without you all's help of sharing, liking, and also the amazing mod squad for being there to you know what? And I haven't checked the I haven't checked the comments lately for the people that need to be permanently removed, some of those derangers, but you guys took that first big step to rid us of those people. So thank you so much for that. Because as someone told me, and I said this so many times, but I'll say it again, when I first started Royal Sussex, someone told me, they said, get rid of those trolls. And I didn't know what I was doing with the channel. I was just starting out. They said, get rid of those trolls because they will pull your channel down. They will ruin your channel. And I did. And I haven't looked back. And, you know, some people may have looked at a situation like that, like, oh, if I get rid of the trolls, I won't have as many people watching. But I didn't care because my mental health feels much better with a safe space than it does with a bunch of angry, cruel, and mean chatter. I mean, there's other people in the world that do that, and I definitely don't. I don't feel, you know, I don't want that. You all don't want it either, and of course, the trolls were dealt with, and you guys responded in kind, and that was very, very good for not only this platform, but for all the other platforms that I hope you guys are liking, sharing, and supporting, because the bigger our community, the better chance we have to convey our words of good deeds and love for the Sussexes, because that is who they are, and we want to make sure that the rest of the world knows that. So I have been very encouraged when I find out that there's so many people who didn't even know that these types of platforms exist. They would see all of the, like that Sean Neil, whatever his name is. They thought that that's all there was out there. But no, there are people out that really support and care for the Sussexes and do everything we can to make sure that they are shown in a positive light and that their authentic natures are known. So that is what we do in the Sussex Squad. Let's see. MC, thank you so much for the Cash App. I just saw that. I don't want to say the name, but thank you so much for the Cash App. Oh, well, yeah, I guess I could say it because that's the name that you use. MOC, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm always nervous about that because some people don't want to. But thank you so much. And thank you for watching Royal Sussex. And Ginger Lily. Hi, Baron. Just logged in and found out today is your birthday. Happy birthday. How should I say? Happy birthday. Like wine, you're getting better with age. Thank you, Ginger Lily. And thank you so much for being here. And thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Okay, so that is probably the last time I am going to say Royal Sussex today. Thank you all. Patricia Ann Franklin. How do I join and donate? Well, you know what, Patricia Ann? It'd be kind of difficult to explain, but I do appreciate you asking. Um, but yeah, you could just, next time or whatever. It doesn't have to be today, but that you ask is very, very kind of you. But yeah, you have to do that. Um, I couldn't explain it. I couldn't explain it. It would be kind of difficult to do without seeing your device. But uh-oh, what is that I just heard? RB, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the Cash App. Let me see. Oh, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Very, very nice. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And RB, thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. And that first name is the name of one of my favorite singers. Once I think about it, she has the same initials. Huh, interesting, RB. Okay. Thank you so much. You just reminded me of one of my favorite singers. Oh, okay. Let me see. Lynn E, thank you so much for the super chat. I thought that was the last time I'm going to say it, but here goes. Thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Happy birthday, handsome. Oh, you're going to make me blush. Thank for all you do. You're welcome, and thank you so much for supporting this Sussex friendly platform. Okay. And I think we're good. So I'm going to Ginge avenge us out of here. We've had our last word of the day. And here goes. Let's do all three of my faves, okay? We're gonna do all three of my favorite videos to end today. Okay. Oh, let me get my oh no, that will go away. All right, here goes. First we'll do that handsome virgin. Y'all still there? Oh man. Um Oh man, I had so much fun today. I had fun yesterday too. These were two very, very fun days. Um, it's always so much fun dragging those monsters, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Something a little more visual. Yes, I am. I just talked to them. So yes, we're gonna have dinner and thank you all so much. And I won't procrastinate. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready. Love you guys and thank you so much for making this a very, very special birthday. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Okay, good night, everybody.